Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So it is time to do another Stitch Fix unboxing, and last month we did a fall preview, and this month I decided to go with, oh Lord, this is so heavy. This is heavy because it contains 5 pairs of jeans. 'Tis the season for fresh jeans. And so I got a range of different silhouettes. I got skinny, cropped skinny, girlfriend, bootcut, and then there's one more. I don't even remember now what I put in here, but they're in all different types of rinses from all different brands, and we're going from low end to very, very high end. Now, I am a senior stylist for Stitch Fix. I've been with the company now for about, well, it's actually going on 4 years, and I also style my own fixes that right now I have set up to receive monthly. I keep saying like, oh, I want to do it every 2 weeks, but I need to control myself. Now, if you're not familiar with Stitch Fix, it is a clothing subscription service that is super hyper personalized. So when you sign up, you fill out a profile online, and then a stylist, such as myself or somebody else on our team, takes that information and curates a box of 5 items to send to you. Mainly it's clothing, but it can include accessories and shoes. Once you get it, you have 3 days to try everything on. You get to decide what you love and what you want to keep, and then whatever you don't love, you just pop in a prepaid envelope and ship it back to the warehouse. And you do pay a $20 styling fee per fix, but whatever you decide to keep, that $20 is then deducted from the total amount of what you're purchasing. Now, if you're new to Stitch Fix and want to try it out, I do have a referral code that you can use below to sign up. When you do, you'll get a $25 credit towards your first fix. I'll also get a $25 credit to use for a future fix of my own. But guys, like, just keep in mind, if you're already a member of Stitch Fix, you also have your own unique referral code. Like, it's not something that just stylists get, or you have to be uploading YouTube videos to get a referral code. Anytime you start receiving Stitch Fixes, you automatically get your own code. And that's why I always tell you guys, like, look for that code. You can find it in your profile, you can find it in your app, and blast it out to everybody that you know, because anybody that you give your code to who uses it to sign up for Stitch Fix, obviously they'll get that $25 credit towards their fix, but then you'll also get a $25 credit to use for a future fix of your own. But enough blabbing, we're gonna tear into this bad boy. And just to give you some context, like as I mentioned before, when it comes to jeans, it's hard for me to find pairs that I like, just because most jeans today are like literally loaded down with spandex. Everybody wants like the jegging, I shouldn't say everybody, but like the jegging style is very popular. And just for me, that doesn't work well with my body type. So I'm not the girl that's looking for a jean that's like 95% spandex and 5% cotton. I'm looking for the opposite. I'm looking for a minimal amount of spandex to give me just like a little bit of stretch, if any at all, and then primarily cotton. So needless to say, jeans for me is a challenge. So we are going to try each of these on and see how we do. And as usual, oh my gosh, I just love, love, love the way they package these up. Oh my goodness, look at this, it's like a jean buffet. So your fixes always come beautifully wrapped and folded too. The people in our warehouse are like folding pros. It's amazing the job that they do. So now, because I feel that most women can relate to the fact that shopping for jeans can be a royal pain, so what I'm gonna do for this one is actually go through each pair and give you guys close-ups, you know, of the rinses, of the fabrications, of the legs, of the waist, so you can get a really good idea of what each of these individual jeans look like, and then I'm gonna try them on to see how they look like on an actual body. Okay, so first up is the 1822 Denim Girlfriend jean, and I went with the dark gray just because I didn't want a black, I wanted something in between, and I was really impressed with the rinse on these. Like you can see, it's pretty uniform, like there aren't any discrepancies in the rinse on the seat, and of course it does come with a cuffed leg, but what I totally appreciated is that that cuff is not tacked. So if you do want to uncuff it, you have that option to do so. And it also is a low rise and a traditional button fly. And again, just looking at the rinse, you have a slight whiskering, you know, on the upper thigh area, but for the most part, it's pretty uniform all the way down to the leg. And then when it came to the fabrication, it is 69 cotton, 18 poly, 12 rayon, and 1% spandex. All right, so for each of these, I'm just gonna wear the jeans with a plain white tank top and a nude sandal just to maintain, you know, a level of consistency. But here is the girlfriend pair by 1822 Denim. It also is a low rise, which I usually don't like, but I love where this is sitting on the hips. That is perfect for my midsection. Surprisingly, I like these. I don't feel like they're obnoxiously stretchy. I feel like they're just stretchy enough. I like the cuffing at the bottom, and they're very, very comfortable. And to show you guys, here's what they look like uncuffed. I'm actually surprised that they're as long as they are, because this is a 27-inch inseam, and that usually will hit me right around the ankles. So that might vary like from brand to brand, but in any event, probably too long for me to want to wear uncuffed, just because I don't like where it's hitting at the ankle. So I would wear these cuffed. Next is the Collie Clean Skinny Jean from Vigoss, and it's fabricated with what they're calling an innovative stretch that they're calling slimming technology. Who doesn't love that? It does come with a frayed edge, and I can appreciate the fraying that they did on this, like it looks nice and worn in. But in terms of the rinse, like especially on the seat, you can see it's a pretty nice consistent gradient. There's a little bit of a lighter to darker thing going on, but certainly nothing that's overly drastic. These are a mid-rise, also a traditional button fly. And again, just even on the front, there is some slight whiskering on the upper thigh, but then it just fades to like a nice worn in looking rinse all the way to the knees. And then it kind of turns into a darker blue at the bottom. And the fabrication is 94% cotton, 6% spandex. And I am shocked at how much I'm loving these jeans, mainly because it's a mid-rise. I typically do not fare well with a mid-rise, but I feel like they're hitting pretty high. Like these are hitting as high as my high-rise jeans from American Eagle, which are the two pairs I wear all the time, so I don't mind these. I love the faded rinse. I'm not crazy about the frayed hem just because I like more of a clean line, but it's not like I'm not hating it, surprisingly enough. Now, this is the blend that's primarily cotton with about 6%, 5 or 6% spandex, and it does have a comfortable stretch. It doesn't feel obnoxious, but I like them. Next are the Adrian Distressed Boyfriend Jeans by Cosmic Blue Love. If you love a straight leg, try a boyfriend cut. Now these do come cuffed, and just like the girlfriend pair, they're also not tacked, which I totally appreciate. So that way, if you don't feel like cuffing them, you have the option of rolling them out. When it came to the rinse, on the seat through the hamstrings, like it was pretty consistent. The only thing with this pair is you can see like the actual grain of the fibers pretty well. Now these are a mid-rise. They do have that extra pocket there in the front. It is a traditional button fly. And looking at the front, again, you have a really, really nice gradient of rinse that goes from the thigh to the knees, and then typical, it tapers out to a blue at the ends. And this is 98.5% cotton, 1.5 spandex. Surprisingly enough, they don't feel that much looser than the girlfriends from 1822 that I just tried on, that gray pair. So that's interesting. I've never tried on a boyfriend or a girlfriend style before. Now these are primarily cotton. They're literally is like 1.5% spandex, and you can feel the difference. They definitely feel sturdier. They feel more structured. The rise, I think they're calling this a mid-rise, but it feels like the pair from Vigoss where it's high enough, at least I feel comfortable wearing. These definitely feel like a more traditional jean that's not loaded down with spandex, obviously. So it's giving me just the right amount of stretch to make it feel comfortable without it feeling like I'm showing off every little thing. Here's what they look like uncuffed. Now, surprisingly, it's the same length as that gray pair, but I don't mind these uncuffed because they're a little wider at the leg. So it's falling nicely over my shoe, whereas the other one was bunching up more at the ankle. So I don't mind that. The only thing that makes me hesitate about these jeans is the rinse. I like the color, but I don't like the lines that you can see in them, like the vertical lineage, that's pretty noticeable. But other than that, these are very, very comfortable. Next are the 10-inch high-rise crop skinny jean from Madewell, and of course everybody knows this brand. I've been dying to try these on, and they do have a raw hem, so it's not even really frayed, it's just a scissor cut. And from seat to hamstring, the rinse on these, oh my gosh, this is like perfection. I wish you guys could see these in person because it is a gorgeous rinse. It's a button fly, very high rise, again, that 10 inches. And just like the back and the front, the rinse is gorgeous. You have that slight whiskering at the top. It's a beautiful gradient all the way down to the knees and then tapers into that nice rich indigo blue at the ends. And they are 44 cotton, 42 lyocell, 13 polyester, and 1% elastane. Out of all 5, this was the pair I was most excited to try on. It is a cropped skinny that's also a 10-inch high-rise. So these suckers, they are like all the way up to my armpits and I love it. You can definitely feel a difference as compared to the pairs that were just mainly cotton with a little bit of spandex. These feel like what I would call second skin. They're definitely snug. It's not uncomfortable. It's actually very comfortable. Again, not too crazy about the frayed ankle, but I like the crop. The rinse is absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, I like these. I like these a lot. And just totally to give you guys perspective, that 10-inch high rise, look how high they are. Like, you literally can't even see my belly button. I love that. The higher the better, jack them up. And finally, we have the Manhattan high-rise boot cut from Paige. Now, this is a brand that is made in the USA. It's actually made in LA. They come with a super clean, traditional leg, no fraying at all. And then the rinse on these, wow. It is hard to find a dark, saturated rinse like this one that's so uniformly beautiful. It is a high rise, traditional button fly, and again, just like on the back, that front rinse is just really, really nice. And apparently, Paige Denim is known for being hyper about their rinses being perfection. And the blend on this is 54% rayon, 23 cotton, 22 polyester, and 1% spandex. Finally, going to the super high end, these are the jeans from Paige. And they are considered a slim boot cut, so obviously you're going to have a little bit more of a tailored fit at the leg versus a normal boot cut. But either way, anything boot cut was trending like crazy last season. We're seeing it again this season. These do have a high rise. These look great and they feel very nice and well structured. Like I said, they do fit really nicely. I love how they are more fitted at the ankle, and I think that they are a nice pair of jeans. And also, just for reference, I have never in my life paid over $200 for jeans. I've never even paid anywhere close for a pair of jeans, so I don't know. I really like these. I mean, the more I'm wearing them, the more I like them. Oh my lord, $200 for jeans? That might be a little too rich for my blood. So I ended up keeping 2 pairs, and you will die at the 2 I decided to keep because of how much I was going on and on about how much I hated a frayed hem. But I kept the 1 pair from Vigoss and then the 1 from Madewell. You guys, I'm telling you, I've never felt jeans that felt this good in my entire life. And having kept these 2 pairs and having worn each of them for an entire day, I can tell you I am beyond shocked at how well they maintain their shape during the day. Like, there was no excessive bagginess, there's no excessive falling down. I mean, the structure on these 2 jeans is, oh good God. I am so in love with these jeans. What is it about a new pair of jeans, especially in the fall, that literally makes you feel like a brand new woman? Because that is how I am feeling right now. So leave me a comment below and let me know, like, out of all the brands of jeans you bought from Stitch Fix, which are your favorite? Like, I am dying now to compare notes, if you will. So definitely let me know. But in any event, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.